channel. It's 2020 now, a whole new year, and with that I decided to get a new camera for my YouTube channel. So no longer do I have to use my cell phone in order to post videos. Before I get started with the new topic for the new year, things to do to prepare yourself for 2020. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. Also make sure to write a comment at the bottom. Okay? So, things to do to prepare yourself for 2020. The first thing to do is don't make New Year's resolutions. Yes, I said it here first. Don't make any New Year's resolutions because you'll never follow through on your resolutions. Just take one day at a time and hopefully you can make it through the year. Usually those individuals who decide to make New Year's resolutions are usually the ones who never follow through. They never keep their commitments, and at the end of the year they just have to make New Year's resolutions once again. So just don't make any. Just take one day at a time and just do your best, put your best foot forward. Number two, please, especially those young folks between 18 and 24, make sure you register to vote. Okay, we all know that there's an election coming up in 2020. Okay, and we all know how the 2016 elections ended up, the results of that. And due to many people ages 18 to 24 decided not to vote. And also, they decided not to vote once the person they voted for was not elected. Alright, so this year we're going to do something a little bit different. One, you're going to register to vote. Two, you're going to make sure to vote. Three, you're going to make sure that there's any things that you want to actually get done in office, that you're going to hold that administration accountable. And four, you're going to make sure even if the person you voted for is not elected as the person to run for presidency, you're still going to vote and you're still going to push the agenda that you want to get done, and also you're going to get more people engaged, and also you're going to get more people to vote. Okay, so that's two. Three, this year, if possible, we're going to pay off as much debt as possible this year. Okay, if you want to prepare yourself for the recession that eventually will come, because you know what goes up must come down. Alright, so that being said, make sure to pay as much debt as possible off. And what I mean as debt, I mean car notes, credit cards, student loans, whatever you can pay off, the better off your situation will be. Okay? So if that means you got to stick to a budget, do so. Make sure you stick to your budget, and make sure that you hold yourself accountable. Okay? If you can, pay off that car loan. If you can, pay off that credit card. And that doesn't mean once you pay it off that you close the account. Leave it open, but you don't have to have a balance on it. Okay? I don't know where people get that information where you got to keep a balance on it. That's false information. Okay, as long as you don't close the account. Alright? And make sure if you can, if you have enough money, pay off those student loans. Okay, because we all know in case of bankruptcy, you cannot get those garnished in bankruptcy court. Okay, so make sure you pay those off this year. A whole new year of taking care of business first before pleasure. Okay, and what I mean by that is this year, if we can't afford the tickets to travel, we're not going. Okay, if you can't pay off the ticket in full before you go and take a trip, you're not going. You're going to wait until you are able to pay off as much debt as possible before you decide to go somewhere on a trip. I don't know anybody who does not like to travel, okay, especially me. But at the same time, I'm not going to put myself in debt in order to travel, okay. I know life is short. I know you can't take all the money with you, okay, but at the same time, the money I have will go towards those tickets or anything else if I want to pleasure myself. Okay, do something nice for myself. It's going to be paid off in full. That's the goal. Number 4, save as much money as you can. Okay, you heard about those accounts that you need, right? Emergency fund, a rainy day fund, you name it. If you don't have one, you need to get one as soon as possible. Okay? As soon as possible. That's right. Have a account.